guys, welcome back to another episode of Budget Rebuilds. We're back on Crispy Christine here, our burnt bike. I did a little bit of work off camera. Basically, me and a buddy just set the motor in here. If for any reason you'll ever do this, we found out the way to do it is to lay the motor sideways, stick the bottom end in first, and then kind of flip it up. That's how we got it to work. So I did that. I have the front motor mounts loosely put in there, just the bolts through it to hold it on. I went ahead and set the trees on here and tightened up the nut and the pinch bolts right here for the front fork tubes and the trees right here. I have my risers in here just kind of loose. So I'm going to go ahead, get the bars on it, get my risers tightened up, and probably get a front wheel on it. And then we'll go ahead and slide the rear swing arm in and get a rear wheel on it so we can roll it around and get it back on the lift and start putting this thing back together. I believe we're actually getting somewhere with this thing finally, so I'm ready to go ahead and get started. And I went ahead and pre-wired my bars. We found a set of cheap used 16-inch 8s on eBay, and believe it or not, the factory wires made it all the way through. So I went ahead and stick those in there. On these factory shocks, we bought a lowering kit, and I've never done these before, so I had a buddy. Basically, you just put them in a hydraulic press it down, then take that nut off. The shock separates, and you replace your factory bolt right here with this one where you can go longer. The longer it is, the lower the bike sits. I set these at 12 threads in between, which was about a ½ inch longer than the factory shock. So we'll start there and see how it goes. I just wanted to be as low as I could and still be able to get the nut on the end of it. But we'll go ahead and feed these in the frame now. So I thought I'd kind of get ahead of the game and put these passenger pegs on there, but the bolts that come out are holding me up. It won't let it slide in with those in there, so I gotta pull these back off. Alright, now we can slide our pivot bolt through. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these shock bolts on. So we got a new skinny spoke 21-inch front wheel and white wall tire for it. And we also got a new white wall for the rear one. We polished up that one as best we could get it. We're going to go ahead and slip on this front one now and then make our way to the back. I'm sure I'm going to have to come back and do this like 2 or 3 times and space out the wheel and then space the rotor and so on and so forth. But I'm just going to go ahead and put it together the way that it came off. So our new wheel has 1-inch bearings, and I'm guessing Softails have 3/4-inch axles. I have no idea, but definitely got some play in there. So I have these reducers. I'm gonna go ahead and slide these in here. Slowly into the silent night, an endless fall, like cuts from 1,000 knives. I hear you call, but I'm still stumbling in the dark, a silent howl as I dissolve into your arms. I waited now, seduced by a sweet mirage. We could leave or we could stay, so stay wide awake. I can't do this anymore, it's hurting like it never has before. We could leave or we could stay, so stay wide awake. I can't do this anymore, it's hurting like it never has before. Jaded, the scar you left is like an open wound. I'm down and low, don't wake me up, it's still too soon. I hear you call. We got our bike on the lift now. I'm going to go ahead and feed the brake line in first and the right side floorboard because we kept it all together as an assembly. I'm going to take the wheel off first, of course, too. And then we'll go ahead and start trying to feed the harness in here. Before we bolt this up, I'm going to go ahead and try to run my harness through here, just because it gives me more room. So I'm going to go ahead and get it set in here and try to start getting this thing kind of ballpark where it needs to sit at. See, that goes towards the rear. This stuff I think sits in there. And I think all this stuff goes towards the front here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's my brake. And we have our crank sensor and oil pressure sending unit. Go ahead and get that retainer bolted down real quick. And while I'm right here, I'm going to go ahead and get my voltage regulator and bolt it up on the front and get our wires ran back to where they go. Finally got that started. Now we can go and get our brake pedal mounted on here. We're going to go ahead and try to get everything plugged in, at least kind of get it ballpark routed to where it's supposed to go. And then we'll start on getting the exhaust. I don't know if the exhaust goes in first or the oil tank. I'm assuming, I don't know, we got some new True Dual exhaust. I've never put one of these on a Softail, so we'll figure that out too. And these grounds went underneath these bolts. And I'm going to leave this one loose. Ground for the battery goes underneath that one too. I know that's our starter wire. Go ahead and get that one in there. This went to our speed sensor, which is right there. I'll go ahead and start doing the engine stuff, get it knocked out. Got our injectors plugged in now. So we've got most of our harness put in here. I know where everything goes pretty much. And I was all excited because I didn't have to extend my wires and my handlebars. Well, looks like I was wrong. They made it to the bottom of the handlebars, but not to where the harness goes. So I'm either going to have to cut and solder wires and make them longer from here to there, or see if maybe I'll get lucky and they have some kind of like extended harness or something on eBay. We'll see. But this is a good stopping point for today. We're getting in the home stretch right here, just waiting on paint and stuff, and once I get that fixed, get the rest of the stuff on, exhaust. Once Josh is done with the paint, we can put the bike together and hopefully take it for its first ride. Thanks for sticking with us through this long build. I know we're trying to get it done and knock it out, just keep on running into snag. So thanks for watching our video. Please hit the like button, and if you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Thanks very much.